ياسين والقرآن الحكيم.
Makkah in those days was restless. It was a city awake yet unwilling to see. Its streets were filled with movement, trade, and voices, but its hearts were locked in pride. The message being delivered was simple, yet it shook the foundations of everything the Quraysh believed controlled them. Allah is one. Life does not end at death, and every soul will return to be judged. The Prophet Muhammad repeated this message day after day, not with force, not with threats, but with clarity and patience. Still, the response was not reflection. It was resistance. The leaders of Quraysh were not confused. They were threatened. If resurrection was true, their power would end. If accountability was real, their authority would collapse. So they chose denial.
Are we really going to be brought back after we become dust and bones?
This was not curiosity, it was mockery, and it echoed through the streets of Makkah again and again. It was in this atmosphere, where truth was ridiculed and arrogance was celebrated, that Surah Yaseen was revealed. The opening verses did not argue, they declared Yaseen by the West Quran. Indeed, you are among the messengers upon a straight path. With these words, the Quran cut through every accusation. The Prophet was not a poet, he was not a magician. He was not deluded, he was a messenger, and the message was intentional. Surah Yaseen then turns its gaze away from the Prophet and toward the human heart. It speaks of people who can hear but do not listen, who can see but refuse to acknowledge. Not because guidance is hidden, but because pride blinds them. The Quran makes an uncomfortable truth clear. Guidance cannot be forced. Only those willing to open their hearts will benefit. The greatest point of denial was resurrection. One day, a man from Quraysh approached the Prophet holding a decayed bone. He crushed it in his hand until it turned to powder. Character mocking disbeliever.
Who will bring this back to life once it has fallen apart?
Say, he will give it life who created it the first time, and he knows every form of creation. No mystery, no exaggeration, just truth. If the first creation is accepted, denying the second is nothing but arrogance. Surah Yaseen then moves from Makkah to an earlier reality. Not a legend, not a metaphor, a real town, a real people. Messengers were sent to them, one then another, then a third to support them. But the people rejected every warning. Character
Nothing but humans like us. The most merciful has revealed nothing. You are lying, lying.
This rejection sounded familiar. It was the same argument being used in Makkah. How could guidance come through a human being? Then the Quran presents one of its most powerful scenes. From the farthest end of the city, a man comes running. No title, no name, no status, only conviction. He knows what spiking will cost him. He also knows that silence will cost him more.
O my people, follow the messengers. Follow those who ask no reward from you and who are truly guided.
Speech. This is a stand. He defends the truth when defending it means death. The people do not debate him. They silence him. And then the Quran delivers a sentence that changes everything. It was said to him, enter paradise. In one moment, what looked like loss becomes victory. While his people walk toward destruction, he steps into eternal honor. Surah Yaseen makes its principle clear. Truth is never defeated, even when the world thinks it is. The Surah then widens the lens. It points to the land, once dead, now alive through rain, to crops, fruits, and sustenance, to the night being pulled away from the day, to the sun moving along its appointed course, to the moon passing through precise stages. These are not coincidences. They are signs. The Quran does not ask humanity to believe blindly. It asks them to observe honestly. Then, without warning, the tone shifts. The future is no longer distant. A single blast, and suddenly all will rise. Character, humanity on the day of resurrection.
Who has raised us from our resting place?
And the answer will come. This is what the most merciful promised. The messengers spoke the truth. Denial will collapse in a single moment. Surah Yaseen closes this opening chapter with clarity. This Quran was not revealed for entertainment. The prophet was not sent as a storyteller. He was sent as a warner. Life is not accidental, death is not the end, and return is inevitable.